And now, please help me welcome the MSU Drumline.
My name is Jon Weber. I'm an instructor of percussion at Michigan State University. I've been teaching the drumline here since 1996, and I've been teaching in the percussion studio since 2001. We have a lot of traditions at Michigan State. We try and mix that with a lot of current drum corps drumming. The tradition's important to us, and we do keep that through the pieces, through our pregame show. We use traditional drums in our pregame, so we use Mylar heads, and we don't use any tenor voice. We have 8 bass drums and 8 snares. We have a cadence that we call the series that we've been playing. It's been the same form since 1966. It's a series of cadences that were actually used by drum corps at that time, as well as combinations of original pieces that drum members wrote in the early 1960s. We do 6 to 7 shows a year. Those shows vary in the amount of time we have to prepare. We do try and give them challenging parts, but they do have to learn them in sometimes 1 week or 2 weeks. So we definitely try and give them things that are challenging. The drumline here is comprised of many different majors. We have 6 percussion majors, and then the other 26 are non-majors. It's definitely a social thing, but the one common goal we have is to be the best drumline we can be. So it is something that they work very hard at to be very good. The drumline plays at a lot of events during the year. We do play for tailgates and other events around East Lansing on game days, and it's a big part of getting the crowd fired up for the game. And it leads all up to the pregame show, from the march to the stadium to the pregame show, and it's just a big part of game day in East Lansing. important part of the Michigan State Drumline is the heritage, and we have alumni who have been extremely supportive of the Drumline and have created the position that I actually hold.
I was in the band in the 60s. I know that sounds like pre-dawn period, but it was true. And I was a drummer. I came from out of state, and I came to Michigan State specifically to be in this drumline. It's just been my life, you know. I mean, I work on Wall Street, New York, and of course that is really my life. And I have a family. I live in New York City, and also my life. But beyond that, this is what I spend my time trying to raise money and for the drumline to travel and to compete and to put on performances and to go into inner cities and perform, and we've raised an endowment. A lot of the alumni drummers, it isn't just me, there's a whole massive group of us that are really, really close friends. Not only the head company, but the camaraderie while you're there. The amazing togetherness and the teamwork that you find, you can't get anywhere. It makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up straight when I remember the things that we went through and marching on that field with 75,000, 76,000 people, and the togetherness and the thrill of coming off to standing ovations and things of that sort.
I was in the band from 1966 through 1970. There's been a few of us, especially from the old drumline from the 60s, that have done okay with our lives since then, okay? And we're luckily in a position where we have some money that we can contribute. And I think these kids who are in the situation where they're starting school and, they're just learning about life, giving them the opportunity to go places and do things and compete at the level that they do really helps them.
We have friends that were in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and graduated last year, and it's astounding. I mean, we're in the same email trail. We talk to each other on the phone. We help each other again get jobs and help the drumline afford to go places. But at the same time, we have a friendship among generations.
We're really proud of the heritage we have at Michigan State University, and the alumni are an incredibly important part of what we are, and just them being around on game days, coming back for our days of percussion, supporting us whenever we have any event is very important to us.
I look at them like brothers. They're like part of a family. And once you get in the drumline, you become one of our brothers. And forever you're that way. So.
If you're a high school student involved in music, it's a great thing to be involved in a college music program, whether that be a marching band, whether that be a concert band, a jazz group, whether you're playing in a rock band or anything, just to keep that interest in music alive and to use that creativity, which can be enjoyed for your entire life.
I had friends of mine who would leave high school and decided not to do it further. And I can't tell you, I had that option too, what a mistake that is. Because if you have talent and you love music, this is something that brings it all together with friendship and fellowship.
We enjoy our relationship with Vic Firth. The products we use in the drumline are great. We also use our products in the percussion studio from Professor Thrasher to myself to all the students. The support they give to us with the mallets, as well as through educational support through the website, is incredible.